Well, thank you for coming on the red carpet round table.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Can you let everybody know a little bit about you and go from there?
Sure. I'm LaNisa Renee Frederick. I am based in LA, actor, writer, voiceover, content. What else do we do? Right? Does say right? All the things, multi-hyphenate.
Well, I want to dig into you. Like I said, the list goes on, everything you've done, your accomplishments. And why did you get into the entertainment industry?
Oh wow. I feel like why did I get into it? I mean, I think I love storytelling. Um, I was telling someone earlier today how I was a avid reader when I was young. So I love creating and building stories and learning stories and digging deeper there. And then as a result of that, I fell into theater. And theater is my basis and my home and my heart. And I think honestly, after then, I just kept going and forgot to quit.
Wow.
I
That's
forgot to say, oh, yeah, you should choose something else. I just kept going in this direction and realized, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be.
wow. That's amazing. Because you have to be in the entertainment industry, you have to have a thick skin.
Yeah, you gotta either have thick skin or just the ability to, like, maybe that is thick skin, just brushing. I don't even know if I brush it off. I just don't. A friend of mine used to say, like, hey, I really admire you. You don't hold on to things that
Hmm.
don't serve you. And, rejection serves me in some capacity, but a lot of times it doesn't. So then I just let it go. And
Right.
I just feel like if you're busy enough, you figure out what the next thing is and you don't have time to dwell
Hmm.
on the one rejection. So,
That's true. That's true. I want to dig into real quick. I love that you dressed yourself as an athlete, as the Winter
oh,
Olympics on your Instagram. On your Instagram, I want to give that a shout out. You do amazing. I've seen your videos. I don't know how many of you done, but I mean, it's like, wait a minute, is she an athlete? Oh, wait, no, this is. I was like, oh, she's not an athlete. So,
you never know.
no, you never
You never
know.
know. Next, 2028 in LA, we might see me. We never know.
You
We'll see
never
what
know.
happens.
You never know. And I just wanted to give a shout out about that.
Thank you. It was so fun.
Absolutely amazing that you're doing it. And it's like also you can talk to me about you also have your podcast. Is that correct?
I do. I do. So, that's another thing that's on my list, podcaster as well. But I have a podcast called Black and CULTivated, and it's a comedy podcast in which I interview Black and Brown former cult members like myself. So we talk about all things cult life, and really just raise awareness to especially Black and Brown voices that aren't often discussed in either podcast or in cult docs. You always hear about white people, but you don't hear about Black and brown people. And Black and brown people, we've been in cults too. So I created that based on a screenplay, a pilot that I wrote, and after some interviews with members from my former church. And after doing that, I was like, wow, I really feel like these are some stories that need to be shared. And so I started to do that and started my own podcast and did, yeah, dropped season one last year.
Well, congratulations. I'm so proud of
Thank
you.
you. Labor
Yes.
of love, labor of love.
Yes. And you're absolutely right. We love to talk about awareness and anything what we love to talk about that nobody talks about
Right.
in the conversations of reality. And
Exactly.
that to me is storytelling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm very proud and glad that I had that opportunity and that so many people entrusted me with their story
Hmm.
because it is a lot of stories of cults and coming out of cults is very, very, very sensitive. And there's a lot of, I think a lot of people did talk to me because they're like, well, you've been through it, so you get it. So it was very rewarding to have so many people trust me
Hmm.
to be able to tell their story, and then come back and say, hey, thank you for giving me a voice. So I'm very proud of that. I pray and hope that we get to do season two. That's the goal. Again, it was a labor of love. And so, with all the other millions of things I got going on, we're going to start planning season two hopefully sooner than later.
Wow, that's amazing. Like myself, I'm on season 8 or 7. I don't know
Oh my
somewhere.
gosh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
So I'm so proud of you and like keep it going
Thank you.
and it's actually really fun
It's a
doing.
journey.
It's a journey. It's a fun journey. I'm gonna dig into when you read a script to be, for your roles. Would do you How do you know if the role is fit for you?
I think that you can find yourself in anything. I really do think you can find yourself in any piece of work. It's how you meld yourself or mold yourself to it. So, usually when I'm reading a script and analyzing it, I have to bring myself. So I have to bring what are some characteristics or moments that I relate to that I can find myself in this scene. So even if the scene is like, I don't know, somebody that's scared to go down a ski slope. I don't really ski, but that sounds scary to me. So put myself in that situation. Or, the most famous acting class example is you've not necessarily ever murdered someone, but how do you play a serial killer? It's like you still have to find the humanity and you still have to find the
Mhm.
person inside of that character that you can relate to in order to dig deeper.
Wow.
Um, so yeah, I think it's really just about like
Hmm.
finding a piece of yourself in it.
And that's absolutely true. For me, I don't know if I can play a role and be a serial killer. That's a very intense role.
Yeah, it would for sure be intense, and it's something that's like, oh wow, how do I? It'd be something
And
that, all right,
it'll take you down that little deep dark hole for a moment.
right, right, right,
It's like,
right.
wow.
Yeah.
And that's what you realize a lot of actors have a hard time getting out of character because it's like,
Mm.
oh my goodness, what's happening? And then I had a guest one time. They went home to the family and they were saying things that they were memorized from the role.
Oh
And then the
wow.
family was like, "Wait, this is not you." And they're like, "What do you mean?"
Oh
And then
wow.
they kept saying it, and then they're like, "Okay, hold on." And he or she, I believe, anyway, stepped outside to get a fresh air, and it's like, "Wow, I need to
Yeah.
get out of this character." And it was like emotional, teary roles that this person did. But
Yeah.
again, it's like, wow, even though it's cut, you're still in that character if
You're
it's
still there.
really intense because
You're still
it
there.
gets you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that to me is powerful because you're
Yeah,
being impacted by the character or a true life story that you're telling.
for sure. And you have to find a way to safely be yourself
And
afterwards.
that and if you mind me, a lot of I mean, I say fans, but a lot of audience who watch movies, they don't understand that. They watch TV shows or movies and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're so happy the characters and actors do this." But they don't realize what's going on behind the scene. They're like, they don't know if the actor or actress is still in that character mode. They don't know if they're
Yeah,
in having a breakdown. They don't know that.
yeah,
And I think I wish a lot of audience would understand that. They're like, okay, we're getting impacted while we're watching on screen. Hopefully they understand that the actors are also getting impacted as well.
right, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely a difficult journey when you're dealing with tough subject matters. But I think, you have someone that's trained, someone that has a safe space, a set that's safe,
Hmm.
resources afterwards. Then it can be a fulfilling. Acting doesn't have to be traumatic. It doesn't
Right,
have to be.
100%, 100%. So while we're on this topic real quick, has there ever been a character or role that you played that perhaps changed you in a permanent manner or changed you to look at life differently or maybe changed you like what we're talking about?
Sure. I think every role that I step into changes me in some capacity. And it helps me open my eyes to different perspectives. It helps me open my eyes to different experiences. And yeah, sometimes those are more difficult, and sometimes those are more lighthearted that makes me want to be more adventurous. So I think that's another probably reason, honestly, why I find myself in this industry, the capacity to grow through these characters, the capacity to be given a role and having to
Hmm.
dig deeper and learn more and play. Um, so yeah, it's really, I find it super rewarding that I get to put myself in the shoes of a character or someone else or a true
Hmm.
person and really dig deeper because it helps me as a
Right.
human develop and grow. So puts my empathy meter on, it puts my sympathy meter on.
Hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. I think
Amen.
everything I do
I said
changes
amen
it.
because you said sympathy.
Yeah,
That's the key
yeah,
word, is sympathy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, are you in any nonprofit organization or anything to help the community, mental health, or are you involved in anything?
My background actually is in nonprofit. I am a former educator within the Chicago public school system. So I worked for years and years while pursuing my career throughout Chicago, organizing programming, program coordinator, teaching artist, you name it, I did it.
Amen. And by the
I,
way, I can't hate Chicago because I grew up watching Oprah Winfrey. There she used,
Chicago's it.
yeah, that's where she was. But thank you for being a teacher as well.
Chicago's it. Chicago's, yeah, I love Chicago. So it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's actually my history. My background is in nonprofit working in Chicago. And I was very blessed and lucky that almost everywhere I worked, I had such support in my colleagues, in my peers, in the kids that rooted my career on. So, they would help me out with auditions. They would help me hide when I had to skip work to go to an audition. When they say like something takes a village, this career takes a village because the amount of readers I've had, the amount of teens at the time that I'd come in and be like, guys, I have an audition. And all the kids would be like, all right, Miss LaNisa, let's figure it out together. I was like, can we put your play on hold? And let's work on me. And they were also generous and did that. So every win that I have is their win as well, because it takes a village to do this job. So yeah, that's my background. I think now, when I have the opportunity to volunteer, I do so. That's usually how I find myself giving back and helping out. But yeah, my roots are in nonprofit in Chicago for a lot of years.
It's absolutely inspiring. It really is. It's a testimony of not giving up,
Yeah,
courage.
yeah,
That's how I view it. And here you are in LA, but your roots, if you mind me saying, is Chicago.
yeah,
You
yeah,
had
yeah.
help, and it's a journey, it's a family, support, and in testimony again, it's like I keep going back to this. It's like not giving up, keeping the
Right.
courage.
It's
That
like
that's the
patience.
patience.
Patience is the key.
Because being in this journey is it's you have to have support. You have to
Hmm.
have support and fun, but you also it's a journey. It's like a roller coaster. Because the stories I've been hearing, it's like you have a moment in your career. Maybe it happened to you. Like, okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna give up, and then you're like, no, I can't. This is what I want to be. I want to do this,
Right.
and you push yourself. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, go for it. Don't give up. Go
Right.
for it.
For
And
sure. I've had so many cheerleaders in my corner because, I'm sure I've quit, 100 times. I'm sure I'm like, all right, we're done. This is it. And then
Hmm.
another audition comes in, and it becomes this crazy addiction of like, all right, well, we're here. We might as well. But so grateful that I've had so much love and support and cheerleaders, so many cheerleaders rooting me on because I couldn't do it without them.
Amen. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Is there what is the most pivoted moment in your career so far as of today?
Um, I would say pivotal moment. What's the most pivotal moment? I don't know. There's so many highlights in my career. I don't know if there's something that's like the number one. I mean, I definitely think being able to perform on stage at Second City, Chicago was a huge moment for me. That was, oh my gosh, whoa, what am I doing? That has been huge. I definitely think working on the new show that I have coming out in March, Jury Duty 2, season 2, that's been a huge pivotal moment for me. There's so much. I don't know. That's a good question. You stumped me. I gotta think about that one.
I
Yeah.
was just curious if there was ever a moment that you had a really happy tears, not emotional tears, happy tears. And that's why I like to
Oh,
ask
for
that.
sure. A lot. There's a lot of happy tears. Like any win is a happy tear. And it's probably dramatic, but as hard as this industry is, like I don't take for granted any
Hmm.
any win or anything that I get. So every booking, every meeting, every recognition is a happy tear. It's like,
Amen. That is
okay,
the
we're doing it.
truth.
Yeah, we're owning it. Yeah, we're not shrinking in the
We gotta own it. We gotta
exactly,
fight and own it.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, I feel like that's what I've learned a lot of in this industry, owning it and own the wins, own your wins.
Amen. Own your wins. That's so
Yeah.
true. Any upcoming projects that you're allowed to talk about?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, the deadline just came out for Jury Duty season 2, of which I'm a series regular. So I'm very
Congratulations. I was going to talk
thank
about that, but I was
you.
waiting for you to say something. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. It's amazing. I love
I,
it. I'm so glued. I keep going back and rewatching and rewatching and rewatching. And I was watching and I saw you. And I was like, oh my goodness. Yes. And so
well, we haven't dropped the trailer. So Thursday is the trailer for season 2 that comes out. So we haven't dropped the
okay,
trailer
maybe
yet.
I'm
So
mistaken.
but what did come out was the deadline that just announced the cast. So
That's
that came
probably
out
what I
this recent.
saw. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, it was such a insane journey. And I'm so excited for people to be able to watch season 2 of Jury Duty because it's quite different from season 1. As a lot of folks know, season 1 was set in the courtroom. So you had Ronald, who thought it was a real trial, and it turns out everyone's an actor. And in season 2, I'm not giving anything away because this has already been shared. We are at a corporate retreat. So then our person that we hire as an intern slash temp comes in and thinks this is a real company, and
Wow.
he's none the wiser,
We don't
none
want
the
you to
wiser,
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
none the wiser. So yes, I know I think they dropped the trailer sometime this week, and then um, the show comes out March 20th.
Wow, congratulations. I'm so
Yeah,
proud of you.
I'm
And
excited.
what do you hope the audience will learn from this?
Um, Definitely it's a story of like there's still good people. There are still good people out here. It is a very rough and tough world right now. Um, Not that it hasn't always been, but it just feels omnipresent, probably because of social media and news and constant, updates. And I feel this story really brings out the true nature of like our human capacity. It really brings out what it means to be a good human and at your gut level want to care for one another. So I'm excited for people to see that.
I'm aiming. I can't wait to see it either. I really
Yes.
can't. I
March
really can't.
20th on Prime Video.
Amen. Amen. Um, Now as for yourself, um, you probably never expected yourself to be in LA and with, I'm just gonna say, with so many Instagram followers. You're
Oh, I
doing.
don't have that many.
Hey, I'm just saying,
I ain't got
but
that many.
it still counts. Still counts. It still counts. Um, but it's what you came from Chicago, and here you are in LA. And my question is, did you ever expected yourself to be in LA? Did you saw yourself, or did you see yourself maybe going to New York, or did you actually, that's my question. Did you actually see yourself going cross country to LA?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hmm.
So I was born in Cincinnati. I got grown in Chicago. And while I was in Cincinnati, I knew I wanted to pursue it after high school. So my goal was originally New York. I really wanted to do Broadway. I wanted to do Broadway and get on the stage because stage is my heart.
Amen.
Um, and then my parents were like, "We're not going to let our 17-year-old go to Chicago, go to New York by themselves." So I was like, "Okay, fine." So Chicago became actually the compromise. And my grandmother's from Chicago. I have family there, so there were still roots in Chicago. I grew up going there. So Chicago still felt familiar, which is why I think my parents were like,
Hmm.
"You can go there. That's fine." Um, so then after being in Chicago so long, I did not I thought about New York a little bit, but I was pretty happy in Chicago. Chicago to me has some of the best theater in the world.
Yeah.
And I got to grind and be on all the stages there. And it wasn't until I started exploring TV more that I decided to go to LA. And then came out and said, wait, there's no snow. I'm in.
Amen. Amen.
Wait a second. I don't have
Warm
to shovel.
weather.
Oh, I threw my shovel away the day I moved. I said, I'm done
Yeah.
with
No more cold weather. No more.
We're
No more.
over it.
Yes.
So,
That's so true. Now, I want to talk about, maybe you can correct me. You went to the Jennifer Hudson's show?
did I go to Jennifer Hudson show? Did I? I saw her at the NAACP
Okay,
Award.
maybe you saw her.
Maybe I did. Yeah.
I know I'm bringing that up because it was on your Instagram, on your story.
Was
And,
it? What did I put?
okay, maybe did you, I thought you met Jennifer Hudson.
Have I met her? No, we've never officially met. I've seen her. I went to the NAACP Awards and I saw her, but I don't think I've actually officially met her. She is Chicago though, but we
Okay.
never
I'm sorry.
crossed
I'm sorry. I
paths.
just had to ask you that because on your Instagram story, I think
Oh,
you
I
went.
wonder what. Send me what it was, and then I'll check. But I can't. I don't think I've ever met her.
I don't think you, maybe you haven't met her. Maybe you went to her show. Okay, you
I
can.
haven't gone on her show yet. I do want to go on her show. I do want to
Okay,
come
I'm
to her
sorry.
show.
Maybe I'm
So I,
mistaken.
no, it's
I'm
okay.
mistaken. I'm
It's all
mistaken.
good.
I just had to, I was like, my brain was refreshing, and I was like, maybe you did. And I don't know why my brain was telling me that. Okay, that's so
Maybe because of
embarrassing.
the Chicago connection,
Yes,
but there's a huge
so
Chicago connection.
embarrassing. I am so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Wow. Hey, we manifested for both of us.
Exactly. We'll meet her soon.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson, if you're watching this, hey,
We'll
we
meet her
love you. We
soon.
love you. You got to have us on. Uh,
Totally.
totally, totally, totally. It's it's my brain froze. You absolutely amazing journey. I've been following you, and I appreciate you following me. I see everything you've done. I acknowledge everything you're doing, and it's a testimony that what I'm seeing is encouraging everybody out there. It's like not give up, keep
Right.
going and pushing yourself, right? And it doesn't matter what race we are, what religion we are. We this is a dream that we want to be in the entertainment industry. And to you don't have to have a college degree. You don't have to be to
Right.
you don't have to go to acting school. And your testimony right there, what you're doing, like you're still dressing up as an athlete, or and I'm being honest, that right there is showing upcoming actors anywhere in the United States. Post, be consistent, post things, and show what you can do. And get connections, and voila, you never know what's going to happen. And that's why, to
Yeah.
me, I want to thank you because you're doing absolutely amazing. I'm being honest. You are showing love to the world. You know,
Oh, thank
and
you. That means a
it
lot.
really is because I'm not trying to laugh, but when I see your athlete video, I was like, what is this? You know, and it's like, okay, but it brings laughter. It brings happiness.
Yeah, and I enjoy, I don't want to wait around for someone to give me their TV show to allow me to
Mm-hmm.
perform. And luckily with social media, I'm not consistent like a Drewski, I don't have a million kabillion followers like a Drewski who is freaking brilliant. But for what I have, I can use my platform, do the sketches I want, do the content that I want. I love the Olympics. I started Olympic content, and I meant to post everything since the closing ceremonies were yesterday. I'll still do that later on. But in the Summer Olympics, that's when the idea sparked. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
a couple years ago, and I started doing that. And some of the Olympians would comment, like Katie Ledecky, she commented, and a few other Olympians were like on it. So when winter came around, my fiance reminded me. He said, Winter Olympics are around the corner, and I said, "All right, time to make some content." Yeah, it's just I
So,
have fun with it,
mm-hmm.
and why not?
That's absolutely amazing. I gotta ask, what did you think about the Winter Olympics this year? What did you like?
Oh my God, they were so fun. I love I love the watching all the bobsled because that's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely insane to me. I was so proud of the Jamaican bobsled team. It reminded me of childhood watching Cool Running, so it was kind of cool to see that. I'm always rooting for all the black and brown Winter Olympians, especially because we are not always in those sports.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very inspiring. I can't think of the mother's name, uh, who won bobsledding, black woman. She has two beautiful children, and she was signing to them after she won the gold medal.
Yes, I
Like,
saw that. That was absolutely
so
amazing.
beautiful. I
Amazing.
cried so hard just to
Yes.
see
Yes.
the
Oh,
resilience
and
and strength.
I gotta shout this out there real quick. You got to work with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I just want to bring that out there.
Yeah.
How was it like? I'm sorry, I just my brain. I have a lot of things I'm looking at my paper here. How was it like working with Kevin Hart? I absolutely love Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart. I love you. If you're watching this, I'm here. I love
He's
you. Okay.
awesome. No, no, he's great. I was very fortunate that I've done four commercials with Kevin Hart, and then I did a hidden show, which I don't think ever saw the light of day, but it was produced by his company. But directly, I did get to work with him on a few commercial spots, and he's awesome. He is business. He is a hustler. He knows his stuff, but he's so nice. So he takes his time to meet folks, and he's in the zone with you when you're working. So yeah, it was a great experience getting to work with him.
Absolutely amazing. I love Kevin Hart. He makes me laugh. He is
He's so good.
so funny.
And he's
I,
just a smart businessman. He's brilliant.
yeah, he really is. He really is. But
So,
back to the Winter Olympics. I love the ice hockey, that hockey game.
I
Oh, with USA
know.
versus Canada
My
and the
God.
figure skating and
Oh,
um
All
Yeah.
of it. It's got me
Yeah.
excited for summer of 2028 in LA.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I
Gonna be
cannot
here
wait.
sooner than we think.
Yes, yes. I cannot wait. 100%.
Yeah.
I am so excited for the Summer Olympics, the swimming, the
Ah, gymnastics. Love
gymnastics.
gymnastics. I can't wait.
There's so many, so many. So,
Exactly.
um, yeah,
Like, bring it on.
I can't wait. Bring it on. So, anyways, like I said, I love your energy.
Oh,
I really
thank
do.
you. Thank you.
I really
I
do. And I
appreciate
don't want
it.
to keep you too long because I know you have something, but
No,
I
you're
was,
good.
I was actually kind of scrolling through Instagram to see if I could find what I was talking about. I can't find with
What it
about
was.
but I could be totally wrong. I feel so
Gotta think
embarrassed.
about it.
So
No, no
sorry.
worries. No, it's all good. There's Chicago connection. There's something there.
Yeah, so I feel bad, but it means so much. Thank you for coming on.
Yes.
I enjoyed speaking with you. And I'd love to. I'm gonna keep continuing to support you, and
Thank you.
it means so much that you're following me on Instagram.
Yeah,
And it's the support, it's the love.
exactly.
We're sisters and brothers in the entertainment industry.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta have
So
each other's back.
yeah, and it finally took us this long to connect.
I know, I know. Winter, or holidays, life, but here we are.
I was like, okay, I'm ready. Oh wait, when are we? Oh, okay, hold on. And then we're
Like it's
like,
gonna work.
it's
It's
like,
gonna
I was
work.
like,
Well, I'm glad it worked out. It was so good meeting you
yeah,
finally.
thank you so much, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Yeah. When do you think this will come out?
Hopefully, what's today? Wow, my brain froze. Today's,
Monday the 23rd.
thank you. I'm hoping tomorrow or the next day.
Oh wow, really soon. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Yes, ma'am. I will
Yeah,
get out. Yes, ma'am. And please support. We got to support each other
for sure.
and keep it going. So I look forward.
Absolutely.
I really do look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Yes. Well, best of luck with everything and thank you so much. I
Yes, thank you
appreciate
for
you.
coming on.
Yes. Have a good day.
You too. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.